It's that G, making moves, flipping real estate. We building wealth, get your minds right and elevate. It's the mortgage king, we do it truly, bro. Dropping gems like a thief up in the jury cell. Wealth building equity in real estate, the mission. Collaboration is greater than competition.
YouTube, what's poppin'? Matt Garland here, NMLS number 58700, but better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Had to grab the green juice. My hands are looking a little ashy. I'm looking for the lotion. I don't see it. But oh well.
Right there.
Well, now that joint is empty. But we are back. MG the Mortgage Guy / Tooks Productions. Hold on, let's go to the Tooks cam real quick. Look what this guy done did. He done got a freaking mic.
That's right. Let us know if the audio's good too.
Yo, y'all done started something with Tooks Productions. Now he got a camera.
That's right.
And a mic.
About this takeover.
My God. What the hell did y'all do? y'all done created a monster now. The man has a microphone. So if you hear the voice in the background, ladies and gentlemen, that is Tooks Productions because he has a mic now. All right. So we are live. We are live. We are blessed. The audio is good, they said. What up, K Verde? What up, Drina Hollins? Welcome. So this is the live MG Live at 5 Q&A show. This is the show where I sit here for today. It's only going to be about 45 minutes because I have things to do. I have a Instagram live with the Balance. Shout out to the Balance. We're going to be on their IG page today, 6 o'clock, talking about home ownership. So I only got about 45 minutes with you guys here today. So we're going to make this a good one. So first things first, let's talk about, I have an event coming up. Like I told you guys last week, it's here in New York at the Brooklyn Bank. Okay. Brooklyn Bank. Tooks, punch the link in there. Boom. Link is in the bio. I said link is in the bio. I'm so used to being on Instagram. The link is in the chat right now. Tooks just put it there. I am going to pin it right now. This is a free home buyers class at the Brooklyn Bank. Shout out to my brother Jude Bernard. Always appreciate the hospitality. This is a part of the Brooklyn Bank's Night School edition. Doors open at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Link is pinned. Okay. So if you want to pull up. It's going to be free. We're going to talk some Sony May loans. We're going to talk some Naca. We're going to talk any challenges in the market that I see with FHA, conventional, all that good stuff, right? So if you're a first-time home buyer, first-time investor, this is the class that you need to attend, and it's totally free. I'm going to tell you right now, seating is limited, and I just published this link to YouTube first because I'm going to give y'all first dibs over here. But as soon as I get off of this, I'm going over to Instagram, and I'm going to start promoting it and emailing it tonight. So seating is limited. I think it's only about 200 seats there, and I'm sure it will be sold out by tomorrow. So let's go. All right. Who's in the comments? Who's here today? What market are you from? What's your real estate goals? What are your questions? Let's get your Q&As, your questions asked and answered ASAP. And if you want to come on live, we recommend you coming on live. Just make sure you have good camera, good lighting, all that good stuff. You got some headsets in so we can hear you and there's no echoing because, you know, technology sometimes goes crazy. Type the link in there for them to come on too. So Tooks is going to put the link in the comments as well so you guys can join in and be a part of what we're doing here. All right. Let's see some questions on the screen. Let's see what we got going on. How come I can't see? There we go. Google account. You know what? I don't like when people names a Google account. You remind me of like a bot or something from Instagram, right? Can you like make a name or something instead of having it say Google account? But yes, 2-year stable employment is needed for FHA. Let's move the bot off the screen. The bots make me nervous. Chris Hart Gilliam says, is this for second-time home buyers? Absolutely. Second-time home buyers can definitely come because some people who are currently homeowners who want to buy again still have no clue about the process. So if you are currently a homeowner, please join us. We'll talk about refinancing and home equity line of credit too, and how to buy your second home. I'll go into that too, just for you, Chris. Good idea. So pull up. Want to meet you in Brooklyn. Yes. Dubwise, the class is free. Stars Media HD said, if I get a 2 flat FHA, you must be in Chicago or something. If I get a 2 flat FHA and move 100 miles away to another state, new job, will it be tough to get an FHA loan for a 3 flat? No, because you just explained that you have to move 100 miles away for your new job. So FHA will allow that because you're moving more than 100 miles away. Just make sure that you get documentation from your job saying that you can move to wherever it is that you're going. And I would love to help you. Hit up my team, Garland Mortgage Group at unmb.com. John Thompson says, hello, does someone using a VA loan need to purchase mortgage insurance? No. VA comes with no PMI. So why would you want to purchase mortgage insurance? Mortgage insurance only covers the bank if you default. So you might as well just go get you some homeowners insurance, and you need to get you some life insurance. Most importantly, everybody who's purchasing a home, listen to me very carefully. I don't care if you have current policies and everything like that. It's not enough. As you add more real estate to your portfolio, your insurance, your life insurance policies need to increase. So you definitely need to add life insurance, whole life, term, combination of the two. As you continue to grow your real estate portfolios, you need to have more life insurance. Good question. You have any PA realtors I can work with? Of course, if you're working with me and my team, we'll refer you to our preferred network. And if you're not working with our preferred network with me, then I'm not going to refer you to my preferred network. It's very simple. You want my people? You want my resources? Then you need to hire me. Everybody wants something for free. Tooks is like that too. If it's free, it's for me.
Wait, what are you talking about, bro?
If it's free, it's for me.
I wish I could have switched the camera on my
You
face.
can switch the camera. You controlling the cameras. Do whatever the hell you want.
That. What do you mean I'm like that?
If it's free, it's for me. You like free shit. You're cheap as hell. Nah. This dude is cheap as hell. Yo, who the hell is really in charge here? This guy. All right, next question. How do career changes qualify for mortgages? I'm not answering this bot. Don't get the bot on here again. I'm not answering. I don't know. Yo, bot, change your name, bro, or sis, or whatever you are. I'm not answering your questions no more. Yo, Ash Q says, MG, if we have a conventional land loan in California, we have been permitted to build after a very long time. Any suggestions for transitioning to construction to permanent loan? Companies, again, another one who wants my resources and don't want to hire me. Y'all just want my resources. Yo, Ash, look, yes, I have resources for construction to permanent loans. And I need to have more details about whatever you're doing for me to even recommend you. So yeah, if you want to work with me and my team, we would love to help you in California. We love doing construction and permanent type stuff. So put the email up here real quick. Anybody, you want to work with me and my team, I'm giving YouTube the okay to skip the line. Okay, email garlandgroup@unmb.com, make the subject YouTube, and please do not email if you have general questions. We are not going to answer your questions in an email because then we'll get bombarded with emails answering questions or general questions. This is why I go live at 5 daily. Well, I'm trying to go daily. But if you have a deal, you're in contract, like the person just said, they got a construction to permanent deal, they got permits ready, you want to refinance, purchase a home, investment properties, you're ready to purchase today, email, skip the line, garlandgroup@unmb.com. Make the subject YouTube. For general questions, please keep those for my Instagram and YouTube lives. I'll answer your questions that way. I just don't really want to flood my team with a bunch of general questions that's not leading to business. That's being busy. That's not being productive. And we pride ourselves on being productive versus busy here at Garland Mortgage Group. Okay, next question. Cape Verde girl, what's up, Queen? Matt, is it normal to apply for an extension fee of $500 if you're not ready for the closing date? Extension $500 for every 30 days. You don't close. Yes, that is normal. If your rate is locked. So Cape Verde girl is talking about a rate lock, right? And a rate lock extension. So this is a very good question. And I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about this for a couple of minutes. And shout out to Cape Verde girl with the badge also, right? So when you lock in an interest rate, guys, you have to understand the lender is going to lock your interest rate in for a certain period of time. 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, 90 days, maybe 120 days, depending on the lender that you're talking to. Now, if you're doing a new construction lock, some lenders will allow you to lock up to a year. Now, but typically in standard is usually 45 to 60 days, depending on the lender, right? Me personally, depending on the closing date, I try to be somewhere between 45 and 60 days on all my rate locks. Now, what happens is if you do not close before that rate lock expires, let's just say the rate lock is going to expire March 1st. You have to extend the rate if you want to keep that rate locked in. If you don't extend the rate, then the rate will expire, and then you'll be subject to whatever the market pricing is. If you want to relock within a 30-day time frame, you'll be subject to market plus a penalty from majority of the lenders, which that penalty will probably be more expensive than this $500 rate lock extension fee that they're charging you. And you'll probably be at a much higher rate because, as we all know, the rate is up and it's stuck right now. So if you're locked into a good rate, Cape Verde, and you're not close or close to closing right now, you better extend that rate because you probably don't want to, like, what rate that you're locked into. So let's type that in the chat so we can see that. But I would tell you, yes, this is normal. Every lender does it. And if it's not the lender's fault, they're not responsible to pay this rate lock fee. So if the loan is being delayed because of anything that's third party, appraisal is third party, title is third party, seller issues with title is all third party. If your lender is not the one dragging their feet, then 9 times out of 10, they're not going to pay for that rate extension. Now, some lenders may work with you. Like, I'll work with people from time to time. Like, look, if the rate extension fee $500, maybe we split it $250. If it's my team's fault, I'm definitely eating the whole rate lock extension, regardless. But if it ain't my fault, then why should I lose money? That's how I look at it. So, moral of the story is, don't prematurely lock in your rates. And if you are going to lock in your rate, make sure you lock it for a good period of time. So if your contract closing date is 30 days, lock it in for 45 days. If your closing date is 45 days, lock it in for 60 days. If you're in a state like New York, where it's an on or about state, meaning March 1st is the on or about closing date, in New York, you can still go to April 1st without even having a contract extension. So if you locked in too prematurely, the seller can say, you know what, I'm not ready. I'm going to take my time and I'll close at the end of March. And if your rate lock expires, then it's not their fault. It's your fault because you prematurely locked in. So always, people, make sure you understand when you're locking in, it's not just about the rate. It's how long is that rate good for? And also, a lot of you people getting quoted. Let me talk about rate locks for a second, because this should just be on my mind, especially right now while market is not extremely high, but the market is rising. Lenders are going to quote you guys all types of low rates because, everybody's competing right now. Everybody's competing. So when you quoting your rates or getting rate quotes, ask the lender, is this good for 30 days, 45 days, or 60 days if we were to lock in today? You'll be surprised. Some lenders be quoting y'all 15-day locks, knowing that rate is going to be a little bit lower, and just so you guys can go with them, and then they're going to bait and switch you. But what do I know? All right.
That was a long one.
I may clip that. I may clip that one. That might be IGTV or a separate clip.
We got this long question here.
She said 2.875. You better girl, hold on. Forget Ashley, we're gonna come back to you in 1 second, Queen. Hold on. Put Cape Verde her 2.875 up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
She just put it up.
Yeah, I just saw that joint. 2.875. Girl, if you do not, it's a VA refinance. I need another 30 days. If you do not lock that in for 30, girl, you must have got that rate at the end of the year, because that rate ain't available no more. So if you do not extend that rate lock today, If you do not send that, matter of fact, get off the YouTube and go send an email to your loan officer right now and tell them to extend your rate. Send a text, send an email, send a fire signal. Hell, you better call Batman. Get that rate locked in and extended today, please. All right, let's get back to the queen. What's her name? Ashley? All right, Ashley. I think I remember her face too. I purchased a house April last year. I got a call from the company. My mortgage is with asking I want to refinance with them. Offered to take my interest rate from 4% to 2.75%. That sounds like pure cap. From 4% to 2.75. Tell them to send you a loan estimate showing this ASAP. And then send it to me, Garland Group at UNMB.com. Make the subject YouTube. That sounds like full of baloney. But I'm wondering why last year you got a rate of 4%. Actually, why you get a 4% last year when the market was 2.75? Maybe 2.5. Okay, let's wait for her to respond. Wait.
She's just
Is there any reason to not take this offer? It seems too good to be true. It seems very good to be true. And tell them, give you a loan estimate and send it to me, and I'll look at it with you. All of this without a new credit check also? This sounds like pure caparoni. Caparoni. So they offering you something without even knowing your credit? Wow. That's crazy. The nerve, the audacity. All right, A. Chanel. From a lender's perspective, how are rental expenses considered when using rental income to qualify for a loan? If you are talking about your tax returns, oh yeah, it's considered. So if you deduct everything and you're negative, which most people do when they own rental properties, they're deducting everything. Oh, that negative will hurt your debt to income ratio. It will lower your income. So we can add back certain things when we're reviewing your tax returns. But for the most part, if your accountant or CPA is too aggressive, then it could really mess you up. And it could really stop you from getting a loan. It happens every day.
It's a good one.
T. McCoy, what's the quickest way to get qualified for a first home? What does that mean? I'm sorry, no disrespect, but what does that mean, T. McCoy? The quickest way to get qualified? I don't know if there's a quick way to get qualified. It sounds like I don't understand this question. Can you please rephrase this question? Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Let me read it again. What's the quickest way to get qualified for a first home? I don't understand this question. There's no quick way. You understand this question? What do you think? Maybe I'm interpreting. No, I'm not even being funny right now. I just want to answer the question, but I don't understand. What do they mean? You read it. What is it? What do you think this means?
What's the quickest way to get I mean, maybe. How do you have a smooth process?
Is that without
any delay? I mean, that's what I would think.
How do you have a smooth? No, but it said the quickest way to get qualified.
Oh, to get qualified. That's right. I mean, I don't know. Qualified.
I don't know either. You got to rephrase that.
I mean, how long is that process to get qualified?
But there's no quickest way. It's like if the loan officer is busy, it may take them a day. If they're not, it may take them 10 minutes. If you got all your documents and your application completed, I don't know. That's a tough question. Let's move on. Let's move on. Chantel B says, what are your thoughts on doing investment property before your primary loan? I'm in Dallas and it's expensive, but would still like to do Naca, FHA, multifamily for my first home. Well, you just said it right there, right? My thought is if your goal is, or anybody's goal is to be a landlord, right? And if you're independent on your capital, there's two ways you can go about buying investment properties or owner-occupied multifamilies. First way is the house hacking way, 4321. Using FHA, using Naca. These loans, though, are for primary residences. With an FHA, you have to live in it for at least 12 months, and then you can move on to another property if you so choose so. Now, if you're trying to buy a true investment property where you have no intention on moving in there at all, then you're going to have to put down, whatever the down payment requirement is for that program. If it's a multifamily, you might gonna have to put 20 to 25%. If it's a single family, maybe 15% down payment. But I'm not opposed to folks buying investment properties and renting where they live and buying true investment properties. Don't commit fraud. Don't put yourself in the bond where you saying, hey, I'm gonna live here and I'm gonna buy this multifamily and use one of these Naca or FHA loans, and then you have no tenant moving there. You know, the compliance police will run up on you. You never know. So it's not worth it to do it that way. If you're gonna buy it, you should definitely move into it if you're gonna use an FHA or a Naca loan. I highly recommend moving in. Mike Smith, what is a good starting point in a career in the real estate industry? Loan officer or realtor? Best way. I'm a loan officer. I love it. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. I went and traded for the world. Greatest thing in the world that ever happened to me. Damn, it's getting hot in here. It's hot in here to you?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, so loan officer, realtor, you can be try to become an appraiser. Hell, you could do mobile notaries, right? There's so many things you can do in this industry to learn. Her name is Miss. Okay, Miss. Do you recommend Naca only to people in certain situations? Or is it a good look for anyone looking to purchase a property for personal use? I recommend first of all, to me, all loans are tools. Loans are tools to help you build your wealth, right? So I don't care if it's NACA, I don't care if it's FHA, I don't care if it's VA, conventional, USDA, hard money, asset base, no doc, who cares? I say look at all the options and then figure out which are going to be the best ones that's going to help you reach your goal. NACA is a great program. I'm very vocal about the NACA program. I tell people this all the time. When you can get a rate below market rate with no PMI, no down payment, no closing costs, how could you hate on that? It's amazing. Is it restrictive as hell? Hell yeah. But is it a good program? Yes, overall. But if it doesn't work out for you, then you got to use the other tools to meet your real estate goals. Chris, how do we work with you? Tell us. I would love for you to work with us too. Yeah, we got sound effects yet?
Yeah, we got
got drum roll?
Do we have drum roll?
Come on, Tooks Productions.
I think we do have drum roll, actually.
Let's see. Let's hear it. Do, 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 do,
No, we have rim shot.
All right, do the rim shot. I didn't hear nothing.
Well, you can't hear it.
You heard it?
I heard it.
Did y'all hear the sound effect? Type yes in chat. If you heard the sound effect, type yes in chat, because I didn't hear nothing. But garlandgroup@unmb.com. Make the subject YouTube, and please, no general questions, but deals. garlandgroup@unmb.com.
Need a drum roll.
You need a drum roll, but I didn't hear nothing. They didn't hear nothing either.
Yeah, but we can't hear the stream on it.
They didn't say yes in chat yet.
We got a lot of questions in here.
Oh, they said yes? No. So then drop the gym on them. Hold on. Drop the gym on them. Let me know if you hear this one.
They're gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it.
Did you hear drop the gym on them? Type yes. Put gym in a comment if you heard drop the gym on them sound effect.
Drop a gem on them.
It was for 1 sec. Do it again. Drop a gem on them, too.
Drop a gem on them.
They all like, yeah. Yo, we upgrading over here, baby. MG Live at 5, featuring Tooks Productions. Oh, Lord.
There's a lot of questions in here, though.
Yeah, I need to get your asses online. We're not gonna be sitting here reading this all day. I might as well just end this. Because I don't want to read. I want to talk to somebody. I want to talk to a computer. Who gave a super chat right there? Let's shout them out. Who does? That's how you get your questions answered. Super chat your questions right now. Egypt Stokes with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you. I am a 21-year-old student and looking to buy a home. I have salaried position. Can I get an FHA or FHA 203K, or would I still need 2 years of W-2 history? You're currently a student, but you didn't graduate yet. So I will tell you, yes, you would need to have 2-year history. But I like the fact that you are a 21-year-old student. How long have you been in class for? Egypt, why don't you come on here? I want to talk to you. Trust me, it might be worth your while. Since you gave me $4.99, I want to give something back to you. Pause. But please, come online too. Because I don't know if this is a girl or boy, so I gotta pause everything. I don't know.
Link?
Yeah, put the link up here. Trust me, Egypt, this might be worth your time to come on here real quick and come talk to you. Come talk to Uncle MG real quick, because I'm like your uncle right now. So come on up here, Egypt, and let's have a conversation with you real quick. Trust me, it might be worth your while. I might bless you with something right now, because I like students. Did you get my second super chat? Is YouTube cheating me? I don't know. You got 2 super chats for?
It doesn't say on here at least.
Oh, well,
Probably
on the
once I
top.
scroll up.
Yeah, scroll on the top.
Yeah.
I see 1 super chat. Shout out to you, Cape Verde. Love you.
Egypt is on.
Yeah. Oh, Egypt on? I didn't see the second one. No, I only see 1. I think YouTube cheating you. Yeah, I only see 1. Let's talk to Egypt.
Real quick.
Egypt.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of doing my hair, so.
That's okay. We need to see your face. Come on. Take this band off.
Yeah, I had my codex. I had to throw my bonnet in.
You had your what in?
My codex.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Like codex, like Bantu knots. But
okay.
So yeah, I'm a student. I took a gap year. Let me turn my TV off. I'm sorry. I took a gap year. So yeah, I just started a salaried insurance agent job. So I didn't know, like, I watched like Rains and Gems. I watched all your episodes and stuff, you and Kiana. But I just don't know where to go. Like, I don't know, like, if my W-2 history is going to like stop me. I worked at Audi part-time, but it's not enough to qualify for a loan, I feel like. But
where are you located?
Philly.
You're in Philly. Okay. Mm-hmm. When do you graduate?
Well, I took a gap year. So once I go back, I think I got like 2 classes left. So hopefully this fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this fall you graduated, and how long you been at the insurance company?
I just started in November.
In November, okay. And then before that, you said you was working at Audi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long were you at Audi for?
About, I think I started, April of 2019, so 2 years.
So you were there for 2 years, and then, but that was part-time.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you have the full-time. Yeah. And how much do you make a year right now?
Well, I just started, so they said about like 40 maybe.
Okay.
I don't know for sure yet because I'm still new, but they say 40.
Taxman taking that money, huh? It don't feel like 40, huh? Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah.
Well, you got paid.
I should say it in Chinese, please.
Well, this is what I be trying to tell my kids. Y'all understand this adulting ain't all it was cracked up to be. Well, especially when you got Big Brother taking your money before you even get it.
Always.
So, I would say this. If I was you, I wouldn't focus on buying a house today. I would probably focus on, and I would tell you like I would tell anybody. How old are you, 21?
Mm-hmm. 21. I'll be 22 in May.
22 in May. I would probably say, how much do you have saved?
We're not going to talk about that. So, I don't have nothing yet, but.
No. So, you're not
ready.
That's
I'm trying to get the plan.
You're not ready. Look, Egypt, I'm going to talk to you, niece. Like, come on, niece. Egypt, we can't have you out here foreclosing on houses, Egypt. All right? So what you're going to do is focus on just learning real estate.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you into EYL University, which you'll get access to everything that we do in EYL University. So, because it's not just about buying real estate, it's about stocks, crypto, financial planning, credit, everything. And we cover everything, all aspects of financial literacy in EYL University. And you're going to learn more in EYL University than you probably even learn in the school that you go to right now, just to be completely honest with you. Mm-hmm. And in March, we're launching the EYL University School of Real Estate, which now we're going to have about 7 to 10 classes every single month in the EYL School of Real Estate. Plus, you'll get the Homebuyers Blueprint 1 and 2 and 3, which is going to release in April. And it's all going to be a part of EYLU School of Real Estate. So that's the place where you're going to be at. and I'm gonna let you in for free. So
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a scholarship.
thank you.
So that way you can get a higher learning in real estate and be around like-minded folks. Because obviously at your age, it's hard to find people that you can talk to about the stuff that actually know what they're doing and talking about.
Mhm.
So I want to be able to provide you a community of folks that will help you, that will push you, that will guide you, and make sure that you're not making any wrong mistakes in your life. But I will tell you that you don't need to. I'm glad you're looking to buy real estate,
Mhm.
but you're not in a position right now to own real estate. But it doesn't mean you can't learn everything you need to learn. So that way, as you continue to work, you graduate, you start saving some money, you'll know exactly what to do. I like to tell people all the time, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So when that time comes and God gives you the money and blesses you with that money to be able to buy a house, you have all the knowledge and information and resources that you need to be very successful at real estate. So Egypt, welcome to EYL University.
Thank you so much.
I need you to email me at
Okay.
Garland Group at UNMB.com. Make sure you tell me you were Egypt, and none of y'all don't be trying to pretend like you're Egypt. Okay, please, please email and just tell me that you're Egypt, and give me your full name and your email address, and I will let you in EYL University tonight, so
Okay.
that way you can start learning and being a part of the earner community, because we want folks like yourself who are young, 20, 21, to be a part of what we're doing. That way we can help you guys make the right decisions in your life.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Well, I want you to say that you're gonna take this shit
I
seriously.
am. I
And
am.
you're
I am. I
going
told you
to
I watch
you're
all your
going to actually
videos.
pay attention to class, because ain't no gap years here at EYL University.
For
We
sure.
don't play around with that shit. Yeah, we don't do gap years here. So you're gonna have to stay focused, stay locked in
I
on
will. I
what's going
promise.
on. Because if this is what you want to do, then
It
I'm
is.
giving you the resources that you will need to learn. And in 2, 3, 4 years, when you're really ready and you got money saved, boom, you already know what to do.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna probably get it done in one night. Like I'm gonna do everything.
Now we got over
Thank you.
250 videos on EYL. You ain't gonna do that in one night. You ain't gonna do that in one night. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But take your time. It's a lot of
Okay.
information on that website. We do classes weekly for everything. But the EYLU School of Real Estate will be launching next month, and that is going to be where we house everything real estate, and we're going to go crazy in EYLU School of Real Estate. So I want you a part of that, and I want you to learn and be able to take your career, your life to the next level.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will. I will. I'm not gonna play. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Now, I appreciate you. Garland Group at UNMB.com is the
Okay.
email. And Tooks, put it on the screen one more time for her so she can screenshot it or something like that. That way she get the correct spelling and everything.
All right, I got it.
And we're going to make this happen.
And you say just put my name in the subject line?
Yeah, put YouTube in the subject and put that you're Egypt. What's your last name?
Manstokes, MANN-STOKES.
Copy. That's all you need to do. Egypt, your full name, and your email. Well, we'll have the email.
Okay.
And I'll let you in tonight.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank
Have
you.
a blessed
Egypt.
one.
You
Have a good
too.
night.
Shout out to Egypt on the check-in. I like young people. Got to help the young people. Let's get Adrian on here. We got super chats. Let's shout out the super chats first. Cape Verde, you going in today. Woo! She said, I will secure the extension on March 10th if needed. 2.875, locked it in January 10th. Tip him, y'all. So much good info. Love y'all. Love you too. Thank you so much. Shout out to Cape Verde. Adria Brown says, Moja Abbey, I joined you live in IG early this afternoon. Can I get a loan officer to tell you what property tax bracket to stay in when looking for a home? I remember you. You was in my DM too. I like you. You're about it. You're the single mom. And you said that was the first time being on my live, and look at you again. You can't get enough of MG in one day, can you? I'm joking. Let's get this info, Queen. All right. Can I get a loan officer to tell you what property tax bracket to stay in when you're looking for a home? A loan officer is not going to tell you what. Well, yeah, they can tell you what property tax. I read that wrong. I was thinking income tax. But yeah, we can tell you when we pre-approve you. We can tell you, all right, the max taxes will be this. The max sales price will be this for your payment to be that. So absolutely, I would love to help you. Super sticker. Shout out to you, Y DeVay, with the super sticker. I got to get off here in like literally like 7 minutes because I got that other live with the magazine. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, man?
Alive and blessed. How are you?
I'm good. Driving home, stuck in traffic on the BQE.
BQE at this time, man, you're gonna be there for a little while.
All right. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on what the the overinflation of the market as far as valuation of properties, because I've been looking at a ton of properties, anywhere between 2, 3, 4 families, a couple 6 families, and the valuations are crazy. Like, it's astronomical. I had a 6 family, not on the contract, but I had a 6 family I was looking at. Emailed the guy, went to the broker, was talking to him. He wanted a 1.4 between what his rent rolls were way undervalued. The cap rate, like, they were giving themselves crazy cap rates, and it wasn't working. So I'm doing my numbers and due diligence. I'm analyzing, looking. I'll shoot off a offer on what the property should be actually valued at, and I'm getting shot down all the time. Like, right now, I'm looking at a 4 family in Glendale. Guy's asking 1.25. Rent rolls are undervalued again. Property needs work. He gave himself a 4% cap rate in Glendale. It's trading probably about 5.5, maybe a little more. So his building is actually worth about 967 with his NOI, and he's asking 1.25. So it's like, as far as the overvaluation of properties right now, where do you see it headed at?
It's never gonna end. Everybody thinks their house is worth more than what it is. Their property is worth more than it is. That's been even before, the pandemic came around. Homes were kind of, especially investment properties, right? You talking a different language than most of the people that are watching this, right? So that's the problem that I face pretty much every single day, like you're facing, is that these people want too much money and I'm not paying it, and most of them are undervalued when it comes to the rent. So you want me to come in here and get myself into a real 4%, 5% cap with probably a cash on cash return around 6 to 8% for no reason. Like, that don't make sense to me.
Not even.
It makes
Not
no
even
sense. It's a waste of my time.
The one in Glendale at 1.25 cash on cash return was 3.6. It was almost 4% cash on cash return.
I can put my money in Apple stock. So you're talking 1.2 million when you talk about 25% down plus closing costs. You talking 300,000 plus. I could go put that in Apple stock on a dip, and then when it goes up in a week or two, and make a 10% return on my money with no headache of being a landlord. Like, it just doesn't make sense, especially in New York, bro. And you're gonna run into that in New York a lot because it's just a high cost state, and these properties here don't cash flow like that. They just don't.
It's a lot of it I'm seeing is, especially like a lot of the 6 families in Brooklyn and Queens that are being put up now. They're it's like owners that have had the building 20, 30, 40 years. So if your rent is at, let's say, $1,200 a door on 6 units, but your market rate is $1,800, $2,000. But if you bought it 20, 30, 40 years ago at $600,000, you're cash flowing $3,000 a month if it's not already paid off.
Absolutely.
So, great for you, but then when you're trying to sell to me at 1.6, 1.8, you're out of your mind. I gotta pay for it, down payment, renovate, and still on top of all that, I gotta throw in an extra $2-3 per month just to cover the mortgage and expenses.
No, 100%. It's ridiculous, and you giving us rent controlled, tenants, where like I'm inheriting a mess. So it's not even worth it at the end of the day. And that's why, honestly, bro, you're gonna have to get out of New York. The 5 boroughs, you're gonna have to take that money to Connecticut, to Jersey, to Philly. You're gonna have to take that money somewhere else.
I have almost 100K liquid ready to go to drop. But
Connecticut, bro.
As far as an investment property itself.
Absolutely, because if you're looking at a 6 family, right? You're talking about 1.2 million. You can get a 6 family in Connecticut probably 350, bro, and make more money.
What's the cash flow like over there?
Oh, you're going to get 12%. 100%. You're gonna get 12% minimum.
So and a lot of people tell me start looking outside. Start looking outside. Although New York is more expensive, it's a higher barrier of entry, but your rents here are a lot higher too. So you get it back on the back end.
Yeah, but we ain't got time for the back end. Pause. We need it right now. we need it. We need that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that back end pause is a lot of work to get. First of all, in New York, the landlord tenant laws are the worst in America. It's going to take you a couple years right now to evict anybody, right? Unless you're really playing hardcore and doing cash for keys. And New Yorkers, some of these are professional tenants. They already know the game, so they're gonna bang you out too. You want this apartment?
I had another property I was looking at. Seller was giving it to us. People willing to move, but it was going to be on the buyer to get them out. So I went and talked to a couple tenants. One lady off the bat said, "Listen, I'm willing to give you, $8,000, get a moving company for you, see if we can get you out. Anything you need, I can help you out with." She goes, "Yeah, I want 80,000 for the apartment." Excuse me, 80,000? I said, "Man, that's not going to work. At 8,000 plus, I'm getting you moving. In the area you're looking at, your average rent's about 1,600. That's 5 months of rent plus $700 in your pocket." She's like, "Yeah, no, I want 80,000 for the apartment. I'm staying." No problem. Goodbye.
Yeah, because they know the laws.
Crazy.
New York is the worst when it comes to that. So that's what I'm saying, bro. You got to take your talents to South Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do something different, man. You can't be doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Not in New York.
All right. So what areas of Connecticut would you or Jersey would you recommend me looking at?
I'm in Waterbury, so I like Waterbury. The surrounding areas, I don't know them too well off the top of my head. I just know Waterbury is like where I'm really concentrating on right now. My guy Welby is out there; he's killing it. So he plugged me in with property
as well. I follow.
Yeah, so you already know at my best, he's killing it out there. I got my first Connecticut property last year, dealing with him, and I'm working on a couple more right now. So I like Connecticut. Jersey, I like too. Jersey's getting expensive. Taxes are ridiculous. Because home prices are going up. So that's one thing about Jersey you got to be careful with. As homes keep appreciating, their property taxes are getting more and more expensive. It's more on the lines of Long Island taxes in Jersey. But you can still get some good properties, with good rental income.
Yeah.
I like Philly. I got a couple plots of land that we're building around 18 units on them. So those are going to cash flow nice for us, and we're looking at more land so we can build more units for 2023. So you just gotta think outside the box.
Yeah, so I gotta start moving the blinders and looking outside of New York.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Quick back story: I went to NV Caesars. I think it was May or March of 2018. Was it 18 or 19? Something
19.
Might have been 19. That's why I met you, Sabine, Caesar, everybody. That's how
Atlantic
it started.
City?
What happened?
Was it Atlantic City?
No, it was Jersey City, I think. By the water. It was like
Yeah. Jersey City. That was a good one. I think it was like 3,000 people or something like that.
3,000 people.
Crazy.
It was a little tight. Had a couple people rubbing my arm. Shit wasn't cool.
Shit was very tight. I ain't gonna hold you. Thank God COVID wasn't around then.
Yeah, it wasn't around, but that's when I met all you guys. That's when I started following. Like, I've been interested in real estate for a minute, and then like that shit just took me into a whole nother stratosphere of knowledge. Pandemic was a pain in the ass, but it allowed me time to actually start researching and reading books and webinars, podcasts, all that good stuff. And like I'm on it now. I'm ready to go. It's just finding a fucking deal.
It's going to be the hardest part right now. That's what I'm telling you. Take your talents to South Beach, brother. Get out of Gotham City.
All right, I'll definitely go on LoopNet and Zillow and start looking up Waterbury, Connecticut. See, but now I'm going to be competing with you and Welby.
It's all good.
Don't be outbidding me, man. Don't outbid me, please.
Trust me, we ain't trying to outbid nobody. We trying to pay our price. You know what I'm saying? So but I feel you though. I see you on the office, in the office, bro.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Everything you do is really good, man. Thanks.
All right, bro. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Later.
All right. All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this up. It is now 5:59 p.m. I have to go over to the Balance right now. So I got to go to the Balance Instagram page. You guys can go over there. The Balance, no, it's the Balance Com. The Balance Com is the Instagram page that I'm going on right now. So we're gonna be talking about home ownership, all that good stuff. So feel free to join me on Instagram at the Balance Com. And yeah, this was a great episode of Lava 5. Tukes, any parting words? Nada. Tukes has nothing to say. This is why I had to put my little IG thing up here so I can go live and have my phone on there. So MG Lava 5. We'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Great live. Remember, Brooklyn Bank, February 22nd. Free home buyer investing class. Please come. We're going to talk about Naca, Sony May, investing products, the whole 9 yards. It is free. Link is pinned and will be in the description of this video. My name is Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, but I'm better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
It's Mad G, making moves, flipping real estate, building wealth, get your minds right and elevate. It's the Mortgage King, we do it truly, bro. Dropping gems like a thief up in the jury cell. Wealth building equity in real estate, the mission. Collab